Hello everyone. Thank you for clicking on this video and welcome. Welcome to the channel. My name is Kyle with Bussin' Bethunes. It kind of feels kind of weird. I somewhat took the day off yesterday for lack of a better term because I wanted to do a live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I haven't actually done the live stream yet, so as I'm filming this video, it is currently earlier in Sunday afternoon and the live stream will be this evening. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it went well. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here today. Didn't really what did we do yesterday? Did some yard selling. That was fun. Kind of awkward filming yard sales. I don't like rolling up, thrift stores, normal stores. I'm usually fine filming. When we go to like a yard sale, it feels kind of awkward to kind of have a can't come out cameras ablazing at a yard sale because you're at, typically you're going to be at someone's personal residence, and that's kind of a slippery slope. But something I want to talk about real quick and kind of what we got going on. Me and Jen are actually working right now on something. So those of you who've been here a while, about a year ago, we decided we were going to do an online thrift shop. We were going to do reselling of clothes, and Jen kind of tried to spearhead it herself, kind of tried to do it herself. And I, ultimately, just without jumping into a long story, we were just in over our heads at the time with this bus. We were still dealing with the bus. The bus was barely together. And we're trying to do this thrift shop in the middle of the desert. And it just wasn't working. So we just kind of put it to the side, knowing at some point we would want to maybe possibly revisit it because we built a Shopify store and all that stuff. So just long story short, I'm tired of dealing with the gig work. It's just so unpredictable. I went out yesterday and it was terrible. It's just, I think the worse the economy gets, the worse times get in this world, in this country, the more people that are going to rely on the gig work. And like yesterday, for instance, I drove Lyft and I had these offers of like 50 cents a mile, which is trash. I mean, anyone who knows Lyft, gig work, 50 cents a mile is utter trash. It's almost, you're barely covering your gas, not to mention your time and wear and tear on your tires and your vehicles. It's just not worth it. So we're going to give this thrift shop another try. And that's what we're doing now. What you got going on?
So I am right now cataloging all of the clothes. I am a pen and paper kind of girl. Let me know if you are a computer person, or I much prefer pen and paper. It just works with my brain better. So I'm going over here and cataloging each of these items.
Oh, look at that one.
Oh,
You did like that one.
I almost was like, you know what, I think this needs to live in my closet, but it needs to go to the Bustique. So after I get done writing down the details, I have a little item number tag, and that goes onto here. I send it over to Kyle, and then he researches, that guy, he researches and he looks at all the flaws, and then he gives me a price of what he thinks that it should be. So yeah, that's what we're kind of doing on Sundays now.
I've been buying and selling since I was a kid. I was doing eBay when I was like 14 years old. So I've always loved to buy and sell. Craigslist, I mean, I'm throwing it back. eBay, Craigslist days. There were probably other platforms too. I ultimately I'm just sick of the gig work, and I would rather spend my time with Jen and effort putting something together that we can do ourselves to hopefully make ends meet, or at least help bridge that gap a little bit, because ultimately neither one of us want to go work for a corporation or a 9-to-5 job. We both have goals and dreams, and we want to build something, multiple streams of income that we can do ourselves. So I would appreciate the support. If you have nothing nice to say, just please don't say anything at all. I'm sure I'll get a couple negative Nellies in the comments, but that's okay. But yeah, guys, we're working here. Oh, I did want to show you. Yesterday, like I said, we did go yard selling and picked myself up some art. So he met a guy. He's actually was selling his beautiful home over in the Claremont area, and this is a photograph that he picked up many years ago. It was done in '97 of Sedona. I believe that's Steeple Rock. If I'm not, Chapel Rock. Somebody let me know. I know I've seen it. I've been to Sedona and I've seen it. Really like that. $5. I thought that was a really cool photograph there. Then over here on the other side, Jen hung up a watercolor painting that I really loved. The guy had this one. He really loved this painting. He got it himself in Hawaii. He didn't tell me the time. It was done by an artist named Gay Jensen. She was an artist. She did a lot of abstract Hawaiian themed painting. She died back in 2014. So over the last couple of years, I've really gotten where I enjoy art. You never saw that one coming. I gotta put this out there. Never saw that one coming. But I watch it on YouTube, art history. So I've been slowly kind of, yeah, and I do, yeah. We as a family, me and Jen and Eli do really like visiting art museums. So just really developed an appreciation around it. So just, if I'm out, I've usually got my eyes open for art or all various things. And yeah, I'm glad I picked those up. He really cherished those. Really nice guy. Guy moving to Bali, so he was just kind of clearing out his house. That was one of the few remaining pieces he had, so I was pretty happy to pick that up. But I can get back to work. Jen's gonna dock my pay as we're. So right now, what we're doing is processing the stuff we have purchased over the last few days, kind of figuring out what it is we got, tagging it, and then we're gonna eventually here this afternoon drag out the photo studio, which would be somewhere in this vicinity, and take some photos. Yeah, we're jumping off deep here, and hopefully it'll work out. I appreciate your support for being here, and let me get back to work.
Yeah.
What do you think? 15?
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
What is this, like a blouse?
Like a peasant top, maybe? For now, this is a pretty good system. What do you think?
I'd say 15 in this chair.
Okay.
Our helpers have gotten lazy. This guy here, I can see he's awake. His eyes are moving. He knows I'm talking about him too. Then you got Wheezy over here, who couldn't give two craps about what we're doing. Lazy Sunday afternoon in the bus. Rather toasty out there, especially I don't know, you can tell. Got some rain clouds collecting over there in the west. Supposed to get a little bit of rain today, but it's been hot here the last couple of days. Actually, got to use the pool a couple times, and it's been a little warm. But yeah, opening the Bus Teacup, the online reselling thrift shop, I think just makes sense for us. Jen, we love to thrift. We both are thrifters. We're yard sellers, and Jen knows a ton about fashion. She loves it. Like reselling. I don't mind. Like I said, I've always done that. It's something which I haven't done it much as an adult, but I did it for a lot of years as a teenager, and then in my early 20s, I've always was buying things and flipping them, whether that be cars, equipment. I was into BMX for a lot of years, so I bought and sold, just whatever, whatever I was into. I even got to do a little stint there. I was in college. I was taking college classes. I was flipping video games. So I'd buy up a bunch of video games and I'd sell them on eBay. I loved eBay. I've bought and sold pretty much anything you can imagine on eBay, from cars, RVs, clothes, parts, everything. Actually, at one point in time, me and my dad bought and sold quite a bit of cars on there, actually. So it's just kind of something I've always done. And I'm just at the point I'd rather work hard for me and Jen and our family than some mega corporation that doesn't give a crap about me or anybody else that works for them, that actually does the work. Yeah, it's just so disheartening. It costs a lot to fill up the tank. It costs a lot, to maintain a car, and these companies don't care. They really don't. Gig work has just, even the short amount of couple years I've been doing it, has just gradually gone downhill, or at least in my experience. And I'm just ready to do something that we can do ourselves and be in control of. And if we're going to work hard, I would rather do it for myself. That's for sure. I'd say 15.
15?
Yeah. Got the piano man back there.
Yeah. Well, I took his Hot Wheels track outside because I wanted him to be able to play it. So, if we go outside and go sit in the chairs, he'll be able to play it, because he wasn't playing it on his thing. And I think he just wants space back there.
Yeah. It's not coming out. That's a really pretty skirt.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's in really good shape.
The only thing is the inside, the elastic is a little, I'm not sure they have a safety pin on it. But I think overall it's a really cool,
It's a pretty skirt.
Really cool skirt.
So there's that box. Do you want to go ahead and process what's in there? Well, I guess get all your Cantha base situated and then you process what's in there.
Yeah, I was just really picking out outfits because I want to make outfit videos.
Yeah.
So, yeah, right now I'm just trying to put together outfits and see. Oh no! Well,
Little tear.
yeah, it's got a little tear. That I think we should have like a bargain bin, you know, for things that have flaws and stuff like a tab. That's the bargain bin.
So that would have to go to the bargain bin.
Probably, yeah, because it's got. I just noticed that. But that's the good thing is like taking everything out and looking at it and trying it on, and like every piece I'm trying on to see how it fits for a better description. So bargain bin it is.
Yeah, it's still drizzling a little bit. It's starting to wind down. It's only rained for about 30 minutes. Should start clearing up here pretty soon. I'm not sure if it's cooling off or not though. Definitely wouldn't mind that. Let me actually look while I'm thinking about it. I use the NOAA weather app, the Climb app. So actually, yeah, it's supposed to be down in the low 50, actually 50 degrees tonight. So yeah, it's bringing in some cool air. High of 60 tomorrow, 70 the following day. Yeah, it doesn't get above 70 the entire week. So apparently there's quite a bit of rain in the forecast though. You know what? I'll take it. Nice, some nice cool days, some chilly evening. We got 34 next Friday, babe. Wow. See that, guys?
Like high?
No, low 34. High is 57.
Better break out the parkas.
Yeah, that's some cool winter days right there for Central Florida. Yeah, I'm excited for it though. Do you want me to go on top of that or?
Here, let's move that. Did anything get moved from up
I
there?
moved some things, but there's still
Okay.
there's bags of clothes.
All right.
I can probably set this up there.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
The clothes never stop.
They don't stop. They keep coming and coming and coming. Oh my god.
All the inventory.
Holy guacamole. Oh, there's Molly's extra Chiefs jersey. We don't need to sell that.
Jen.
What, Kevin?
We used all of our tags, and that means we tag documented. What would be the better word to use instead of documenting?
Itemizing?
Itemized, processed. That stack of clothes, 100 tags. So quite the heap of clothes there. Now I have to take pictures of them all. Oh boy.
That's quite a bit of clothes that we got.
A miracle from God if they all stay up here.
Well, I mean, you're going to go grab a tote tomorrow, right? So that way we'll get them all.
Come on, nap crew. Well, that rest time did not last very long. I haven't been telling Eli I'll take him to the pool, so I'm going to load up on my chariot right there and take him down there. I don't have a lot of time. We've got to get back. You got the live stream at 6 and start cooking dinner about 5:15. That way, when the live stream is over, all I have to do at that point is eat dinner and get ready for bed, which I'm totally okay with that. So yeah, this is Jen's scooter here. She got it a couple of years ago. It's kind of like I don't know if I'd signify as an off-road scooter, but it's got suspension, front and rear suspension. It's got a nice big wide platform there to stand on. Yeah, it's only got 84 miles on it, so we haven't driven it a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, we got quite a bit of rain today. It is pretty saturated out here. I wasn't really expecting that. When I looked this morning, it was just like this one band coming across the state, but all in all, I didn't think we were going to get that much. That's okay. Cooled her down a little bit. I'm surprised he still wants to go to the pool. I am not getting in the pool. It is in the 60s out here, and it's a little cooler than I feel like swimming in. So Jen really likes this scooter. I prefer e-bikes. The problem with this scooter is even though it's got suspension, even though it's got pneumatic tires, it still like rattles your teeth, or it does it to me. Like my teeth when I'm riding. And this road isn't horrible. If you're riding on a road with any type of like surface is more rough or bumpy than this, it is brutally miserable to drive this thing. I have a feeling we will probably have the pool to ourselves. Molly's been wanting teriyaki chicken, so I took it and I've been marinating it in a Ziploc bag with teriyaki sauce for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and air fry it, and I'm going to pull it out once it's done, and then I will put it on the skillet and add more sauce. I really don't have any better way to cook it. If I had my Blackstone, that would be the best way to do it. Then I could just chop it up and put it in there. The problem is I don't really have a skillet big enough to cook that much meat without it crowding. And if you ever cook chicken and it basically just it just seems like it's extracting water, that's when you overcrowd your meat and basically just steams it. So I don't want that, so I'm going to cook it in there, pull it off, get my skillet really hot, hopefully like brown it a little bit, and then drizzle some sauce on it. Cross my fingers anyway. I don't know. That's my plan.
I do know that I am food.
Are you going to eat before the live stream, or are you going to eat after the live stream?
I'll eat before. Just heat them up now.
Oh, there's two down there. We are getting ready to go live. I have no idea why my image is so incredibly blurry. I bet it's blurry on your end too. I'm not sure. I haven't done this in a really long time. We used to do this every Sunday for a couple of years, if not probably longer than that. So, but I am well out of practice, and we used what they called StreamYard back then. So right now I'm just using the YouTube platform. So we'll see you guys. It's what, 5:55, not that you can read that. So we got a couple more minutes. We'll be going live. We would have plenty of service. We'll just do our best and hang in there as long as we can. David says, looked like Kyle was testing something with the live interface and it disconnected. All right. Hope all is well. Curious what will be happening to your property. Will you be going back soon? Yeah, so we're here. So anyone who is attempting to watch the live stream at this point, we have got the spinning wheel of doom up here. The internet is not cooperating even a little bit. So it's been a while since I've done this, and internet here is just so spotty at Thousand Trails Orlando. It's substantially better than it once was. Live stream, it's not working so hot, so we're gonna try to get back on. I hate to not go on. I advertised it.
Ben said he's got 3 more minutes until his thing in the game
What does that
is
mean?
over. You can switch over to the shit show and see if that.
So are we gonna try?
Yeah. Sometimes it's just how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, the cookie crumbles and crap sometimes. Let's. Why am I on that? What in the world, people? We just wrapped up the live stream. It was so good to see so many of you. It really was. It's almost like you get to see you. It's like you get to hang out for a little bit.
In real time.
Yeah, it's cool. I haven't done a live stream in I don't even know how long. In a long time. So I appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out. Sorry about the technical difficulties if you experienced that early on. But that is Wi-Fi in the RV living bus life world. And that's just, even in 2026, we're still dealing with that. But yeah, guys, appreciate you being here today. We had a very behind the scenes kind of day. We're really working on this Bustique online thrift shop. Hopefully it generates some income for us and keep us afloat while we keep chasing down these dreams. And as long as we can do that, keep everybody happy and keep everybody healthy, we're doing all right. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.